Yeah. I can't get this in the thing. Okay. Okay, I think we got it. All right. Sam?
Yep.
Make sure you mute the audio in here on your guys. All right.
See you walking. Oh wait, you're there. But you're there. But you're there.
There seems to be a bit of a delay.
Yeah, well, that's YouTube for you. All right.
Did I leave my sword out there?
Yes.
Yep.
All right,
Yes, you did.
good.
All right.
Hey, welcome.
Oh, and I got the orientation right. I had to start it sideways.
Yeah, I saw it on there, so I think we're all good as far as that goes.
Yeah, just make sure.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
All right. All right. Hello, folks. I'll let Sam introduce us as always.
All right, I'm not sure our numbering is correct on how many we've done, but we're doing another one. So whether it's 7, 6, 5,
It's
whatever it
7.
is,
I
it's,
checked the uploads.
well, yeah, our last one was definitely 6, but I think we skipped 5, and I can't
That was
find
an
number
accident on
1.
my part. Sorry, folks, for the misnumbering.
Don't worry about that. You're not missing anything. There's only a few of them on there. At any rate, here's how we begin. Step 1, step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 for our salutation. Very good.
Yeah.
And we'll start
And
back.
folks, my purple saber has returned, so hopefully it stays this time.
She's got back up.
Yeah, I've got a backup one here if it craps out again.
All right, so starting in our shicho, we step in, sign lock cut,
Yeah.
come up on the other side, step sign lock, and back up. Cut down and up. Step cut, and bring it back up.
that earlier.
Cut, bring it back up to shicho, up by the ear. Cuts down, bring it up by the ear. Downward cut, raise it up. Downward cut, raise it up. Step cut down, back up, down, back up. Good. And we'll go back again from shicho. Step cut, other side. Back up, cut, and other side. Shicho, sign off. Diagonal cut, other side, diagonal cut, step and cut. Down.
Well, and folks, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing this belt, it's because today in karate I actually earned it, so pay that no mind.
Because it's cool,
I'm sure they
and it
didn't-
matches your sword.
I'm sure they didn't notice until you brought it
I
up.
pointed it out.
Yeah, it matched his sword. All right, so now from shicho, we're going to sweep. We're going to cut upward as we step and cut. Step and rising. Sweep mock. Diagonal cut. Step and cut. And upward. Upward. Rising up.
All right.
Step cut up. Step cut up.
And we have a small ceiling here, guys, so if you're wondering why
I'm sure they've noticed if they've seen previous episodes.
yeah, I'm just pointing out that's why.
There's no need to point out. You just watch the previous video and they can see us do this.
Yeah, I was just
And we'll
trying
do
to
it again, I'm sure.
Yeah,
It's bound to happen.
it
It's
happens
not
every
Jedi
week.
Academy if we don't smack the ceiling at some point.
Yeah, it happens every week. Every time.
It stops being funny if you explain the punch.
Yeah, true. Makashi.
Makashi, extended forward all the way out, and we're sliding forward from this position. We're going to circle just the wrist, right? Parry the sword, the attacking sword to the side, and then we slide and parry the other way, small circle, and then we step just the front foot and lunge and thrust, and then do it again. Slide, parry the other way, step and thrust.
Yeah.
Parry, other way, thrust. Good.
Yeah.
Parry,
Trying to not jump it as I usually do.
thrust. Good. parry, and thrust. Good. Same hand, going back. Slide, parry one way, parry the other, step as you thrust. Parry, parry, and thrust. Shien, and stab, shiat.
Yep.
Parry, parry, thrust.
Good lord.
We'll do the other side, other hand.
Oh boy.
Extended, sliding forward. Front hand turns palm up, then palm down, and we step and thrust. Good. Parry, parry, just the front foot, lunge. Good. Boom. Circle one way, then reverse, then step and thrust. Parry, parry, and stab. Good. Going back, same hand, parry, parry, and step.
Wrong hand.
And stab. Parry, parry, and lunge. Thrust. Parry, parry, and lunge. Thrust. Parry, and lunge. Next, leading with the tip, we do our figure eights. Coming down, we're going to step in front of your knee, front cross, and as we turn the toes, unwinding that stance, coming back with the other side. This is essentially that diagonal we did earlier, but we're leading with the tip this time.
Yeah.
Thrusting on the diagonal. Circle, step and thrust, and try and keep your hand moving at a single steady pace.
Yeah.
And make your feet match that pace so that you're turning when you need to turn. Step, thrust, and out. And it really should match your breathing. In, out, in, out, in, out, and such. Going back, same hand. Step out, breathe in, out, in, out. In is your back, out as the sword's coming forward. In when it's behind you, out as it moves forward. Alright, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, and out. And in, and out. Alright. Then the other hand. Holding with the left, same thing. Stepping in front, coming down and across. Keeping it moving at a steady pace. Hit the wall. Staying right on track of that diagonal. Breathing in when it's back. Out as it comes forward. In when it's back. Out as it's forward. In when it's back.
Okay.
Out when it's forward. In when it's back. And out. Rocking the weight on one leg, then the other, and step. Good. Back again. It's your front cross step. Weight rocks back, forward, step. Weight rocks back, forward, step. Rock back, step back, and forward, and back, and forward, and in, and out. In, and out, out, breathing in, out, in, and out. Good.
Alright.
Good.
Now.
Kneeling,
Oh yeah,
is
that.
that the next one? Praneth? So down onto the knees, the hut slide. Hut slide. When the right knee's forward, sword is down, right? You've just cut down from above, right? Downward side. When we rock, the back knee comes forward to the back of your foot. Your front knee touches the floor, and you step forward with the other foot and swing your other foot around as you raise up. Left foot's forward, it's above your head. Then rock forward, drop down, cut down. And rock forward, down, you should be up. Rock forward, drop down, cut down.
Oh gosh.
Rock forward, step, comes up. Rock forward, drop down, cut. Rock forward.
Oh, bad
Raise
day to
it up.
wear jeans, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you did too, Thomas.
Cut slide.
Well, at least they're not tight
Not
pants.
the tight pants.
Yeah.
That was a
Doing the
bad
Jedi
idea,
with
or-
Tight pants on.
Yeah.
All right, going back. Trying to receive the ground softly, right, as we fall. We don't want to be hitting our arms hard, feeling like it's a ball that's kind of bouncing down the hill. You want to feel like it's a ball rolling down the hill. There's always something in contact with the ground, and it's not cracking at certain points. Be it your elbow,
And it
arm,
would be
hand.
very hard to break the ball with your lightsaber.
Yes, well, and you're more likely to just kill yourself falling on top of the thing, right?
Yeah, you
So
don't
want
want
to
to
keep
do
that shape. Your arm is making a ball anyway, right? So the arm comes down towards the legs before you cut your own leg off. You do that. You let your weight take you forward, right?
Yeah.
Move your head out of the way.
Yeah, I did that.
Create a space so that that arm can pass, and you want to go feel the ground as it comes down the upper part of your arm, shoulder, all the way diagonally across the opposite side. You'll come up and crennet, right? So
Yeah.
if you drop down, turns, comes
Yeah, I
back up.
didn't come back up that way, but I did what I could.
Drop, roll to crennet, and come back up again.
Alright, so now what?
Sheen,
Sheening, wonderful.
sheeny, controlled stop. Get Thomas.
At least he did it once.
Oh, he's doing more.
Yeah, good
He
job.
ain't done.
No way.
All right, I'm gonna raise it up just a hair to match. So I'm looking this guy in the eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm taller than you. There.
Yeah,
I'm
there
shorter
it goes.
than me. There we are.
So I gotta get this low done.
Right?
Alright.
Let's pull him forward first so that you're not hitting the wall behind him, because
Yeah, that would not be
that would
good.
not, yeah. Just work
I
on
don't wanna hear that.
having your
I don't wanna
saber.
hit that. Yeah. Especially since Trey just fixed the arm thing. I don't want this to shatter to a million freaking pieces. But the wall would be even worse.
You want to use this one, Thomas? I'll use that one.
Really?
I mean, it's totally up to you. I'm
this
fine.
one.
Fine moving over if you want to use a body
Fine.
part. All right, so we're coming in from the gem so, where it's above your head, right? We step and cut straight down, but stopping right before we touch him. Finding that spot so you could even, right, as you guys are getting more advanced with this and controlling better, even close your eyes and do it and find that spot, right?
Yeah.
That's really tricky. Can you close the eyes and still not hit? And
Yeah.
come down. Cut down, not hit. Finding that spot,
Sensing it essentially, right?
boom.
Who's the boss?
Yes. Where are your hands? In front.
It's hard to do with
When
the
you
lightsaber
finish.
turned on.
See, this is where my hands want to feel like I come to this space and I stop,
Yeah.
right? So even with my hands, eyes closed, whoops, not quite, right? Close my eyes and still cut straight down, boom. And find that spot.
Yeah.
Find that
It's
spot.
doing
Boom.
it eyes closed. Ooh.
Right? Find that spot.
It's, I was trying to, but when I stepped down, my eyes opened up.
Well, you open them right after to see how close you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Oh, center.
Yeah.
There.
Ah.
Find the center.
Ooh.
Right in the heart. Lightsaber class, if that doesn't happen at least once.
Yeah. Now go for the shoulders. So go down the center, then one to the side of the neck, to the other side of the neck, back again. Right? Reset. Go middle, shoulder, or neck and neck. And back. Your shoulder and neck come together. Down, side, back. Down, side, side. Now as you do it, add a hop with it, because that's what this technique today, what our velocity will be doing. So go down, right, come this side, and then hop,
To the
which
other
should be the
side.
last one, right? Give
So
a
it's gonna
jump.
be a lot of judo, isn't it?
Yeah, down, one side, jump, boom, and as you land, still shimmy.
Yeah.
Goes down, corner, jump, corner,
Okay.
right?
Good lord.
Corner, corner. Good.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
All right, good. Good. I'll just push these guys back. Oh, we practice.
Christ, those things are heavy.
That's right.
Yeah, so they don't fly across the room.
Yeah,
That's kind of the
that's
point.
the point. Get them as heavy as you can, and have the kids kick them over.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we're gonna pass it from one hand to the other first.
Good.
Spinning, one hand coming down in front.
Jump
Yeah.
over.
Give us rooms down in front, and as soon as you're like a hitchhiking that way, it's coming out of the hand, I grab it with the other hand. It comes out, and I do the other side. I'm hitchhiking, you come loose, whoa! As soon as it comes out of the hand, the other hand snatches it. So it's not
I tell you what, I'm gonna grab my green one for this part.
in the air long.
Just,
In case
Just
you
so you
drop
don't
it.
drop it.
yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna use that for a minute.
Sweep and out, right? Sweep and out. There's a Taru pass that we use in the Dulong, going from one hand to the other.
Yeah.
Just pass out. Pass out.
Yeah, I decided this one might be safer for today.
Yeah, it's almost like the St. Patty's Day special.
Yeah.
Almost.
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 Behind the back. I actually was showing that to Mary.
What is
She was like, "You all have green lightsabers," and it was funny. It was right before on the video we said that we were doing that on purpose for the
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day. She was, "Oh,
Good.
clever," and I was like, "Yep, that was their idea."
Yep, it was the class idea.
Uh-huh. Pass it behind, then we'll go front to back. Pass it in the front, come out, then go behind yourself, come out, and then again in the front catch.
Oops.
Pass it, go behind the back, and again to the front. Pass it around, come around behind. Then in the front catch, come around to the back. Good. One more front, and then around to the back. Good. Now overhead, we looked at this last
Oh, the
time.
helicopter attack.
The helicopter, yeah, right, the Juyo. Coming over the head the same way here, instead of being vertical, we're gonna go horizontal, over the head. And as it comes around, that's when I let go and catch it.
And
I
then put it behind the back.
Yeah, this is a horizontal coming around with an outward cut that goes around behind my back, and I bend forward, keeping that
And
blade.
then you pass it to the other hand.
Pass it to the other hand and coming back out again. It helicopters over the head and drops, right?
Oh,
Passes, drops. Catch. Catch.
I hit this sharp part and chipped a nail.
Oh boy. I did
That's
that the
real
other
fun,
day.
man.
I don't even know how, but
Oh, gee.
comes around,
Be careful.
overhead,
Yeah.
helicopter, catch, and behind the back. Good, right?
Okay, now what?
Lotus, side to
lotus.
side, right? So that's overhead and back. Now we have cutting down to the front. You're circling forward with it, right? That's the first circle. And
Ah.
when you turn your hand upside down, bring it in that armpit.
Yeah.
So you go one circle full forward, second, bring it in the armpit, turn, and let it come out and right back. And as it comes back out overhead, you go right back into that first circle again.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing this with
Overhead
my
circle,
windy blade.
go under the arm and turn, bring it back out again.
It's all in the hips.
Circle, turn, and out. Circle, turn, and out, right? Bringing it through, and yes, letting your hips do the work. My arm is mostly relaxed, right? I'm not even gripping it, but you definitely won't want to grip it tight. Hold it pretty loosely.
Yeah.
Relax that arm, and let your waist
I mean,
turn.
not too loosely. You don't want it to fly out.
Yeah, don't hold it so loosely you drop it, or throw it in this case, but side to side, right? Circles one side, circles back, the OB Annie. Try the other one. Again, forward first, the non-dominant hand for me, left hand, and then when we turn and come under the arm, we're turning, letting it come out, and right
Yeah.
back again into that first circle.
Yeah.
So circle, come under as you turn, come back, right?
Yeah.
Circle, come under and turn, and back. Circle, turn. Circle, turn. Right? Circle, turn. Circle, turn. Boom. And roll it. Turning the waist and bringing it around.
Boy.
That's the OB Annie.
Yep.
Let's add to that, because we haven't done this yet, the front to back, right? The front to back part where we circle this way. Kind of like before when we were doing the hitchhiker, right? We're going to circle up that way to the hitchhiker part, but then instead of letting it come out and catching it with the other hand, here now another option is I let it do a circle behind my head, right? The second
I
circle
remember
is
this.
doing this. This one's a little harder again with our small ceiling.
Yeah.
Normally I would hold it probably above my head. I'm holding it almost shoulder level now, right? In order to do that, and it circles like this. So it's the same direction. It's coming down, and then when it hits that hitchhiker point, I stop my hand and let the tip just drop down behind me. And then when it comes back, it's down in the front, one in the back, down in the front, one in the back, down in the front, circle, one in the back, right? Front, whoa, yeah.
Sorry, Sam.
We got it forward and back.
Maintain your distance.
Well, side to side, that's the issue. We just can't be directly beside each other, right?
No.
Nope. That's where it's going, side to side, right?
Alright.
So we can put that with the side to side, the lotus, earlier lotus. Adding this, that's actually the full lotus. This was only
Good Lord.
this is only a half lotus. This,
That's only the half of
yeah,
it.
the high-low whip or the obiani is a half lotus. The full lotus does first the side to side, and then circles for a front and back. And then it circles again, side, side,
So they were
big
doing the
circle,
full
front,
lotus in the movie,
back,
right?
right? Yeah, this is the full
Yeah.
Ataru Chinese,
Attack.
yeah, straight sword motion is forward,
Yeah.
side, then front, back, again, forward, side, cut, front,
Yeah.
and back, right?
Yeah.
So we'll look at that on the other hand next time, but that's
Yeah.
another piece to
Alright.
add to our stuff. So today we're looking at our Juyo velocity.
Yeah.
Juyo velocity, again, starting in Suresu, pointing at the eyes. Opponent is into Jemso. As
Yeah.
soon as they see an opening, they're going to step in and cut, right?
Alright.
We're going to give them that opening by stepping back. And we did, one of the first ones we did, we stepped back and brought it to Shicho.
Yeah.
Juyo and Shicho, the stance are only a little bit different. They come back, and the difference between Shicho and Juyo is that your blade tip points at them. But the hands are still essentially by the ear, right?
Yeah.
This is the Juyo position. Tip
Unless you
pointing-
had a double-bladed lightsaber.
yeah, well, and then it's the whole system of Juyo is the double-bladed lightsaber.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is
Juyo means to spin.
Yeah.
That's why with the double-bladed lightsaber, there's a lot of spinning going on. Both them spinning the saber itself, and it comes. There's a lot of side to side and horizontal
So
cutting,
this is an
high
easier
and
way of
low.
doing that.
This is
This is a way of doing it.
this is Suresu the system
We're just adding
using
Juyo.
Juyo the posture or the
Oh,
shi, right? So the name of this stance is Juyo.
Okay, so it's just
When-
not has a
Yeah, when you only have a single saber, this stance. If they say go to Juyo, they mean this stance,
Okay.
this position, right?
Okay.
So from this position here, we were here, we step back, boom, and again you're giving them your shoulder, pulling the blade back behind, and they take advantage of that to go ahead and cut to the head. So right where you are, I told you we're going to be some jumping in this. You're doing a foot switch. So I don't want to advance, I don't want to retreat. I want this foot to replace this foot and vice versa. Right where I am. I only want to jump high enough that I can change my feet and be facing the opposite direction. And as you do that, we're going to be doing an inward cut, high horizontal to the neck. Boom, right there. And
Yeah.
Sashim again, we want to stop. And that's right as his sword passes. So as his sword
So we
just
think about
misses
doing
you,
that.
right? It just misses you. Boom, right over his cut. This stops right in his face.
Yeah.
Then immediately, before he has time to reset, we're going to again do a jump switch a little bit higher this time as you jump. We're going to circle this around, and we're going to downward diagonal cut as you land. Right? Saimakshi.
Good
So
grief.
from here, Saimakshi.
What do you mean good grief? This is how we do it.
Yeah, this is what's
No,
makes
there's
up.
nothing good
There's two
grief
cuts
about
and
it.
a stab, right? That's the two cuts. So you're here, first cut there, second cut here.
Yep.
Then from here, we're going to advance with the right, boom, with a stab, with a shiak. Right?
All right.
Boom. Again, all of these are intended to be non-lethal, but if they had to be lethal, they can be. Any one of them could have taken his head off. right?
If you were a dark Jedi.
Yeah, if you're a dark Jedi or if you just need to, right? If that's what it's required.
Or if it comes to that, yeah.
If it comes to that, and the second phase of
Like, we are keepers of peace, not soldiers. Did you cut a guy's head off peacefully?
phase 1 insists on the she, but as you go into phase 2, you do full
You
cuts
cut it all,
anyway. So
yeah.
it's not that you don't do it at all in Sarasu. It is there, the potential
We're
to
not at that point.
use lethal force if you have to.
If it goes past the first thing, then it is.
The bigger
Alright,
point is,
so anyway.
if your timing is good enough that somebody with the saber facing you, and you step back and you give him this opening, and he goes to cut, and he just misses you as you leap, and you stop right before cutting him, and you come around and you stop right before cutting him, and you step in and you push him back, and without cutting him, right?
Yeah.
All of those, and do that perfectly, then you'll have no problem doing it if you really need to cut somebody. Right? If you try the harder way is doing it the non-lethal way. If you become a master of that, doing it the lethal way if you needed to is simple.
Nothing.
It's simple, yeah. So having that much control is always a bigger challenge. And that's the idea of Sarasu. That's the whole point. If you have enough control of the blade to be able to beat your opponent without killing him or causing any major damage, then taking him out won't be that difficult if you have to, right? You do the harder version.
Dark side really is the easier way.
Yeah, dark side's always the easier way. So from here, we step back.
That's just easy.
We leap, go in, leap, cut down, step forward, driving back. And then when you step back, you just switch places. Right? Now your opponent gets to do it.
It's always easier to do a genocide run, at least until you get to Sands.
Let's do it one more time and then we'll try it together. So we're here. We step back, we give them the opening. We step, cut in, cut down, step forward, and then come back into that fighting stance.
Okay.
That's the other person's turn.
Okay.
Y'all ready to try it? Sure.
Yes.
You want to go
I'll
first,
let
Ben, or you want Thomas to go?
You and him do it first.
Thomas first?
Really? Okay.
You go first.
All right. Do we have enough space? Step back just a hair so we can use the center of it the best. Good. All right. So I'm here. He's there. He steps back and he's giving me an opening. As I step to cut, and it just misses him. And oh gosh. And then as he thrusts, whoa, it drives me back, and I raise up to Sarasu. Then when he steps back, look, we're right where we need to be. Right? I step back, I give him this opening. He goes to cut, and I'm there. I'm here. I step and press him back. Yeah. And then I raise up. And we get to do it again. Come back, he gives me that opening. I go, yeah. Ha! Yes. Yes. And then step and drive me back, and I'll raise that up. And then you're up. Good. And I'll step back, giving you that opening. And he goes here, stepping forward, driving him back. Good.
Yeah.
There's that one more time. Good. Thomas, I go to cut. He goes in. Switch. He drives me back. Good job.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
We're about time to do some of the Shein stuff too, just because that's fun. And we've done it a couple times. So I'm here. Yeah. I go to cut. Ha! Then come around downward. Whoa. Then you step forward as you thrust, driving me back, and I raise this up. Then when you step back, now I'm in position.
Okay.
I step back, giving you that opening. You go to cut me, and I'm going here, right? And you're coming straight down with this one. Yeah. So just as it passes down, I'm going there, here, and then I'm pressing you back.
Okay.
And when I step back, you're ready. Yeah. I go to cut. There. Come down this way. Step forward, push me back. Good. Then when you step back, into that position, and I'm here. So again, I step back, giving you the attack.
Whoa.
There, down. Then there. Then drive you back. Then I step back one more time. You go to there, I go to cut. Then down. Then drive them back. Good. Then when you step back to return. Right?
Okay.
So that's the velocity. Let me look at Shein just for something different.
All right.
Look at the Juyo sequence.
Okay.
That was the Juyo sequence.
That's the Juyo velocity.
Hey.
Now the sequence. Oh God.
What's so God about this? Why is the sequence worse than velocity?
No, I was just excited for it. It's on me.
It sounds like you're trying to like, oh God.
Yeah,
the
no.
sequence.
No. What's all this crap? Not yet, Jack.
Alright, I think I got it. So, yes,
You're using the shorter one?
yeah, because Shien. The velocity is for Soresu, but the sequence is out of Shien, a whole other system, right? And Shien is the one that's based on Soresu. So Soresu, Qui-Gon is the expert at, he teaches it to Obi-Wan, he dies right in front of him, so Obi-Wan makes adjustments and comes up with Shien, right? So Shien is a based on Soresu in a lot of ways, but it's its own system also. So on this one here, once
What does
again,
that have to do with the shorter blade?
well, you have a shorter lever. Boom. You can still use the regular blade too. With these, it still works, but it can be done with the shorter blade.
Alright.
And when we look at the sword systems that these are coming from, or that I'm stealing them from, Soresu comes from like a full-on like samurai school where they're using the longsword.
Okay.
But this one comes from a samurai school where they're using the shoto. They're using the shorter
You mean
sword.
the wakizashi?
Yes.
Good.
Same. Yeah. That's,
Not
shoto
like,
is just longer, shorter. Wakizashi is the actual name of the shorter sword. But we're talking about the same thing.
yeah. As
So this is a system for fighting with the wakizashi.
what's the one that's shorter than the wakizashi? The
Tanto. It's just a knife.
Yeah.
So
It's like they make short blades of this. You put them on, ultra blades even shorter than that. They put them on the end of saber pikes.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then you just run the risk of them cutting through your.
Unless you made, unless you,
Beskar.
unless you like had some like Beskar plating on
Yeah,
there.
I suppose that's
Alright.
that's how that works.
That's one way to do it.
All right, so on this one here,
They make
again,
crossguard sabers. You could maybe make a saber pike with a crossguard saber. That would
yeah,
look pretty
there you
cool.
go.
That would look
Cross
cool.
pike.
So on this one, again, it starts in our Soresu
Well,
position,
of course.
right? The other guy's into
Something.
Jim, so we step back to our Juyo position here,
Yeah.
right? On this one, we actually advance here. So as they go to cut here, our first move is to advance with the thrust,
Oh wow.
which they're going to respond to, right? So you've missed them, or they missed you with this first cut, but then you're stepping and thrusting as he's knocking it away, right? He's gonna
What
smack
the
it.
hell?
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
gonna block it.
it'd be stupid of
Right.
him not to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what the hell about it? You said
Yeah.
that like you were expecting it.
So we step back,
Like you
We
wouldn't.
thrust, but our
Like-
sword gets knocked this way. Gets knocked off to
Yeah.
what
Like-
would be your right side.
Like you wouldn't do the same in his position.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
likely would, you're right.
Now, when it gets hit here, another point to Shien is to not let that throw you off, but to let whatever force they put on your blade, just follow it. Don't fight it, follow it.
Yeah.
So as it hits, we're gonna circle, we're gonna do a Shien. We're gonna circle and do that parry, right? Circle this way. He smacked it this way. We step forward and we just circle, boom, and we check his blade now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then from here we do a big right step and we're cutting across his neck, but we're actually trying to escape
Oh.
this way. So we step and cut, turning toward our right, stepping to your left, but with your right foot as you
Yeah.
cut. Then we're turning again and jumping as we cut down.
Aha. So
And
that
then
way.
from
that's
there
the
you
way.
make your escape, because again, Shien, we're trying to get away with this. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of like, cut them and run
Yeah.
kind of moves, right? That's how the sequence works.
Okay.
So we're here.
Here.
Again, we step back to Juyo. You step forward and you thrust, which he blocks by smacking it to the side. So we roll as we step forward in Shien.
Yeah.
Then from here, we're coming right up to his neck, cutting through, turn, cutting down, and then you're making your escape. Right?
Full cover out.
Force push, run.
Or full cover out, as
Good.
we say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more time. We're here. We're gonna step back here. We thrust, he smacks it, we step, boom! Step with the right as you cut across his neck. Turn, cut down. Good. And then we escape.
Yeah.
Good. Ready to try?
Ready.
Yes, they're
I'll
ready
go
to
first
try.
this time.
All right, Ben's ready this time. So I'm here. You step back. Yeah. And again, you're waiting for this. This happens.
Okay.
Then you step into thrust. That's when you go to poke.
Mhm.
And as you poke, they block. So let it roll. Boom, check. Good. Then you come up and you're cutting. Cross toward Thomas.
Yeah.
And then, well, you're stepping that way. So you should be here to my side. When you step, yeah, you want to be that close. So that you keep turning that way and cut straight down. Boom. That's the finish. And then you make your escape. Right. So you're trying to get right to my side and make your exit. You come into the front, you lead
All
to
right,
the side.
Thomas's turn.
That's pretty common with the Shien
Yeah.
too. Look out, Ben, we're blocking our camera. All they can see is your big,
Back.
broad shoulders,
Okay,
masculine
you
shoulders.
Higher
Yes.
shoulders.
All right, yeah, that's pretty common in Shien, that you enter
Yeah.
one way, you leave another way, right?
Yeah.
So from here, you step back first, you're baiting me. I go to you to cut here, and you let him cut. That's actually dodging the bait this way a little bit, right? Actually, that doesn't make sense. Let's
No.
try this again. Here, drop it down. That baits the cut.
Yeah.
As they cut, you step back, and it misses
Ah.
you, and then you step forward and thrust. Good
Yeah,
grief,
yeah.
I can't believe I missed that point.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
My fault, that was wrong.
So this is your bait.
That's your bait, and that's actually the posture of Shien.
Yeah.
Shien, you point the sword low, and you lean your weight on your back foot a little bit as you drop back, right? So yes, when you bait me there, I go to cut, and you step back to Judo to dodge this, and then you thrust, because I'm right there. You blocks, you roll, then you and then you that made much more sense.
Yes.
My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did it wrong. And yeah, the sequence is not meant to just keep going. I mean, it
Still
could
got
be,
20
but
minutes of stuff to do.
yeah, you gotta do it again. You only did it once.
Alright.
And now you gotta do it right now because I've messed it up. So I'm here, and you're starting Suresu, right? It's pointing
Right.
up, but then when you want me to cut, you drop it down. You go to
Okay.
there. When I go to cut, you step back to dodge, yes. Then you go right into step and thrust. Straight to my face, and I block. You roll, smack it down.
Yeah.
Then you're cutting cross and stepping.
You're supposed to step and
Keep
cut.
turning that way, and then straight down. Yeah, it goes
Like that.
horizontal, vertical. Right?
Okay, let me try it again.
Cross, then vertical.
I'll
Good.
try it again.
Do it again. So, you're pointing at me first. Then to bait me, you drop, don't step back yet.
Okay.
Yeah, to bait me, you drop it down. When I go to cut, step back. Yeah, look, I'm wide, it's wide open
Go right,
for the thrust.
right for his face.
Right for my face, and that's a poke.
Oh,
Poke to
sorry.
the face.
It was a poke, not a
He
slap.
blocks.
Okay.
Roll it, block down, good, and then look. Yeah!
You're supposed to step
Keep turning.
Yeah.
No, keep turning the way the cut goes. See, drive, yeah, and then go straight down. Boom. Yeah. And then you make your exit.
Alright.
Let's try it again, Thomas.
Yeah, you
Alright.
have another shot at it.
And then we'll do it the other way from the Maka, because Sheehan has
Yeah.
2 ways to do this too.
Okay.
So this is one way from the side. And it drops down, I go to attack, it goes back, and as you thrust, I block, and it rolls, and then very good.
Good work.
Yeah.
That's
Good. Alright, let's look at it from the Maka position. I think we just started. And he throws it, but there might still be the thrust.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a freaking shower after this.
Uh-huh.
Shit. Oh, Lord.
Alright, I think in some ways this one's actually easier.
Okay.
Some ways, because you won't be doing the Sheehan position on this one.
We're gonna be
This
doing
one's gonna
mine.
go straight from our, yeah, right? And we're gonna be on the left side this time. So, as our swords meet, that's the Maka, right? And they be,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. And we're both kind of giving a little bit of pressure against each other's swords,
Right.
right? And what he does is he tosses yours that way, right? So from that Maka position, once he tosses it, again, you expect it, you roll, and you go right to the roll part,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So
Just
as
like
soon as he
all
throws
of
it here, you just go right to here.
Yeah.
And then the cut,
And
cut.
then the jump.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how you get there. So again, we're here on this side. He pushes it that way. You just roll, smack, and then you keep turning down. Yeah. There you go. Good.
Okay.
Do it again. Do it
That's
again.
actually pretty fun.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
So yes, you caught in here, right? No, I didn't push it yet. Wait till they throw it, and then yes, then you go
Boom.
there, then you go
Wham.
down. Good.
I think you're supposed to step forward more like
Yeah,
that way.
again,
More
the angles
forward,
could be a
okay.
little better.
One more time.
Yeah.
You need to get those angles
Right.
right.
When you take my head, think of you're going to go leading almost directly to my side. So we're here, he throws it, good. When you step in deep, and then cut straight down,
Clang.
boom. Yeah. You won't
A
have
little better.
you won't be able to bisect them if you're still way over there, right? You got to
Yeah.
be right here to really cut them in half. Go
Okay.
ahead, Thomas.
Good idea.
Alright.
All right, so they're on the inside this way, right? As they shove the sword, you. Good.
Ooh, we got a viewer, guys.
Ah, good. Well, it might be me.
There's two.
Oh, there's 2. Well, hi, whoever you are. Here, Thomas, do it again. That was excellent. That was excellent.
again,
Show 'em how to do
then.
it. That was awesome. So
Try to
again,
do it in like one
Alright.
motion.
she in sequence, he
thing.
throws it, and you check. Zah! Ah! And then you're ready to make your escape.
Yeah.
We're just kind of
No chat messages yet, though.
Right? So yes, after you've cut him here, and you turn, you jump, you cut him down here, and you turn, and you run.
Okay,
Right? Keep that saber behind you. Why do we keep the saber behind us?
So we don't trip on it?
Well, because this will give away your position.
That's
Yeah.
But we also want to have it ready if we need it. So, rather than pull it out and then ignite it
It always
again,
has a glowing
keep
thing
it
behind
behind
you.
you. Yeah, right?
Right, I get you.
So as you're running at your opponent, here they don't know, and then you've got a weapon.
We still have time.
We started a little bit early, so we'll go ahead and close. I think we've still gone like a good 40 minutes because of when we started.
Alright.
Right?
Alright, folks. Well, hope you enjoyed
I
part
don't know what
7.
else I can show y'all. Normally we have more people to practice it. There'd be another 2 at least, and we would have done everything
Yeah, yeah.
good 3 more times for each of them. So
Alright, folks. Well, we'll go ahead and close it here and see you next week.
I hope you like what we're doing. We're giving it away for free.
Yeah.
Right? All they gotta do is follow Ben, follow Louisville Jedi Academy
On Facebook.
on Facebook, and we're not charging anything. We're just kind of sharing what we got because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people out there that'll charge money and give you a lot less for
Right.
it. We're giving a lot more content than
We're
they
giving
are.
you a full lesson here, guys.
Yeah, yeah, and the real stuff, right? The
Yeah.
full schools. So we start 1, 2, 3, back 4, 5, 6, step back 7, defensive posture,
Right.
8,
and
9. Good.
All right, folks, we'll see you soon.
Next week, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. All right, let me close this out.